Whether you are a videographer or photographer in the hobbyist or professional space, a lot of people are going to ask you, oh, what is your favorite camera? What is your favorite lens? And those are reasonable questions to ask because those pieces of equipment are very important. However, something that is very overlooked is tripods. If you're a videographer specifically, a tripod is a must-have if you need a static or moving shot to be stable, stationary, whatever. Yeah, sure, we have fancy technology like Zion cranes and whatnot to get stable shots, but going to the basics, sometimes a tripod is just what you need to have. And there are so many tripods out there today. Which one should you buy? Well, let me go over some of the tripods I have, my experiences with them, and maybe try to recommend what you should buy. So let me first go over my favorite tripod right now, and that is by a company called Coleman. This is their vintage video tripod. This is the 4400 series. It is relatively small. Build quality is on point. Doesn't feel flimsy or anything. It is awesome, and it's small. It gets relatively large when you actually extend it. I love this thing. And then you can take the entire top off, like so. And now you have a monopod. So absolutely love this. Unfortunately, you probably have never heard of Coleman. That's because they don't exist. I don't know when they went out of business, but you cannot find this tripod on like Amazon. You're going to have to look around on something like eBay. And I've bought many of these tripods off of eBay. Ironically enough, the one I'm showing you right now is actually the first one that broke on me. I've had 4 of these, I believe. This is the 4th one. Unfortunately, it is broken now. But yeah, I love these tripods. They're hard to find now. And because of that, I'm now having to look for a new solution because I can't keep buying used. So as I'm trying to find a new tripod, what am I actually trying out? What do I recommend? Well, first off, I tried out this guy. This is the Fancier FC02H. Not my tripod. Borrowed it from a friend. Had it for a couple months now, actually. And it is a fantastic tripod. It is built like a tank. Wouldn't have to worry about it breaking or anything. It is rock solid. It's relatively compact as well as gets, relatively high if you need it to. The head on it is very fluid, very smooth shots. The problem I have with this tripod is its weight and its bulk. Sure, coming from a vintage video tripod like this, it's just very different. This is really sturdy, this tripod, but it's also really easy to carry around. The fancier tripod, literally fancier tripod, is actually built like a tank, but it is a lot heavier. And as I'm filming videos such as weddings, I'm trying to minimize my gear and the weight of my gear as much as I can. And I don't really think this fits in my arsenal of gear. So I decided to go to Amazon and try to find the most professional, the greatest tripod for the cheapest price. And those don't always go together. First off, I don't recommend those Amazon Basic tripods. Don't do it. However, for $109, I found Neewer's professional 61-inch video tripod. For only $109, I'm like, yo, let me try it out. That was a bad decision. So that's actually what I'm filming this video on right now. Unfortunately, it is not a good tripod. The mounts where you lock the legs together, they're just little like clips, if you will. They feel so cheap. I'm sure if I put enough pressure on them, the tripod's just going to collapse. The metal is okay, but it's also put together with plastic, which is no good. The fluid head isn't the worst fluid head. However, it is actually the worst fluid head. It will give you a smooth shot if you try hard enough. However, it has, and I forget the word for it, but a lot of fluid heads, there's a middle adjustment where you can choose how you're going to level the camera, but it doesn't lock at all very well on the Neewer tripod, which is very unfortunate. So it allows me to completely screw up the balance of my camera if I try to pan too fast or with too much pressure or anything like that. $109 wasted. So with all that said, what tripod am I using today? Well, I'm using the crappy Neewer tripod, my broken Coleman tripod, and my borrowed fancier tripod. I don't have a solution yet for what tripod I want to switch to. For now, today, I'm going to keep using my Coleman tripods because I still have a couple of them that still work fine, and I don't need any new tripods right now. When I do need new tripods in the next couple months, I will have a legitimate problem because I will not know what to buy. I will keep you guys updated as I keep buying new tripods, but I want to make this video to express to you to not buy the Neewer tripod. $109 wasted in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I'm not returning it, I don't think. It'll just stay in the studio with a static camera and it'll be fine. I mean, it works. The tripod works. It's just not worth $109. And I've had it for probably a month now, so I don't know if I can even return it. But guys, what tripod do you use? What would you recommend? Let's start a conversation down below. And that's the video for today. Catch you in the next one.